These are Indiana cold cases for 1974 through 1997.
Before we go over the cold cases, please make sure that you're following the channel. You give this video a like and you share it out. It not only helps the channel, but it helps spread awareness on these cases. Also, please forgive me for any names that I may mispronounce.
Joseph Spizek disappeared from Hamden, Indiana on January 27, 1974. He was 11 years old. He would now be 62. He was 4 foot and weighed 65 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 219-852-2906. Scott Morris disappeared from Indianapolis, Indiana on August 14, 1978. He was 14 years old. He would now be 60. He was 5 foot 6 and weighed 140 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 317-327-6915. Belinda Creech disappeared from Anderson, Indiana on September 5, 1979. She was 13 years old. She would now be 59. She was 5 foot 3 and weighed 110 pounds with blonde hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 765-646-9281. Deborah Cole disappeared from Lebanon, Indiana on August 29, 1981. She was 12 years old. She would now be 55. She was 5 foot 3 and weighed 115 pounds with blonde hair and hazel eyes. Any information, call 317-482-2280. Denise Flume disappeared from Connorsville, Indiana on March 28, 1986. She was 18 years old. She would now be 56. She was 5 foot 6 and weighed 135 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 765-825-0535. Shannon Sherrill disappeared from Thorntontown, Indiana on October 5, 1986. She was 6 years old. She would now be 44. She was 3 foot and weighed 30 pounds with brown hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 317-436-7677. Sandra Powell disappeared from South Bend, Indiana on March 11, 1987. She was 16 years old. She would now be 54. She was 5 foot 5 and weighed 130 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 219-235-9201. Wendy Felton disappeared from Marion, Indiana on June 4, 1987. She was 16 years old. She would now be 53. She was between 5'3" and 5'5" and weighed 115 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 765-668-8168. Trisha Reitler disappeared from Marion, Indiana on March 29, 1993. She was 19 years old. She would now be 50. She was also between 5'3" and 5'5" and weighed 105 pounds with brown hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 765-662-9836. Ricky Thomas disappeared from Bristol, Indiana on November 6, 1997. He was 13 years old. He would now be 40. He was between 5'8" and 5'9" and weighed 170 pounds with brown hair and hazel eyes. Any information, call 812-482-1441. If you have any information on any of these missing persons, please call the number listed with their case.